Welcome, digital card fighters. This is Kyle D from Ride My Avatar, bringing you more digital Cardfight Vanguard Zero content, along with some real life content on my channel. So today we have a winning image for Garmore. Garmore is a Royal Paladin deck that is known for being both a Royal Paladin unit and a Gold Paladin unit. Little bit of history. After the fall of Royal Paladins, Garmore moved from Royals and went to Gold Paladins, so that's why he's in both. He's a survivor from the fallout when Link Joker kind of locked away the Dragonic Overlord and Royal Paladins of, well, Blaster Blade and Shadow Paladins Blaster Dark. Once those three were locked away, I actually picked up Garmore as his main grade 3 again, but as a Gold Paladin unit, and it was a great interesting series. So, with Fang of Light Garmore, during your turn this unit gets 1000 power for each of your Sangals and Bargals. When placed, discard a card from your hand to call a Sangal from your deck, so very useful for the discard, and all your Sangals and Bargals get Intercept. Really good, really powerful. I run him at 3 right now because I didn't pull a 4th, and he would have been, this extra Soul Saver Dragon would have been the 4th, but because I don't have 4, also Palomedes is the grade 3 backup-ish card that you want to ride, because at least with having yourself calling more grade 3s, he gains power so he can hit numbers. I run Alfred early because I do not have 4 Gancelots at the moment, but 2 earlies is fine to compensate for not having 4 Gancelots. To me, I think early's a little bit better. He doesn't use the same counterblast that everything else uses, and just being able to call a Blaster Blade from Soul if you ride him for later use is fantastic. Then we use Soul Saver. He's there just for pushing game finishers. If you re-ride Garmore a few times, and you can Soul Blast. Very good. So I run Blaster Dark when placed Counterblast 2 to retire one of your opponent's units. Very good for riding the Vanguard and being able to retire the rear guard of your opponents of your choice. So at least then you're not stuck on the restrictions. Then I run 4 Knight of Garmore. During your turn, this unit gets 1000 power for each Sangals and Bargals. When placed, discard a card from your hand to call Sangal from your deck. That's why the massive need for draw triggers. I run an extra 2 crits because crits will help close out the game when you see them. Then High Dog Breed Arcane, because we can call the Bargals, Sangals from the deck. That's why you need her. You have 4 viable targets, 1 for 1. 2 counterblasts to call 1. Fantastic. Then you have Blaster Blade, because Blaster Blade removes board state. Fantastic. Then the Sangal. During your turn, this unit gets 1000k for each of your other Sangal and Bargals. So if you have a full board of Bargals and Sangals, your Sangals now officially become 11ks, and then the column becomes 22. The only downside is a board of Bargals. They're kind of tough to call anyway, so you don't really do it much. Little Sage Marin is your grade 1 because you want to ride an 8k so that you have power in the back row. Then I run Lake of Maiden Leon just to be able to cycle the deck when you need to, just to put a bad grade 3 away and just get to better cards and try to get to your PGs faster. Then you have the PGs, and then you have Bargal. Bargal's your starter. It has Counterblast 3 to make another copy of itself. And during your turn, this unit gets 1000 for each of your Sangals and Bargals. Very good, very powerful deck. So, with that, let us take this into the game world. So, right now I'm Legend rank 22. So, I hope to gain some levels. And I hope you guys enjoy what you see to come. Oh boy. This might be a little tougher matchup, but I hope not. Actually, not a terrible starting hand. We'll put back the heal just to... There we go, perfect. Actually, an optimized hand. So, Ooh, Blau Cougar. So this will actually be a pretty good test run to show you guys what this deck can do. So I don't want to be hit too hard, so that's why I'm going to go Marin. Because Blaus can hit hard even on the grade 1 turn, depending on what they draw. And I'd rather not give my opponent free hits. You know what I mean? Okay, so they got the Twin Blader, so their ride chain is kind of messed up here. And a heal trigger going out is actually pretty much in our favor than theirs. So, we're going to ride a Kane unless we draw. Nope. No, you're not getting drawn. So, with that, we're going to activate skill to put a heal back. There's no point in keeping that in our hand. So, we're going to keep Blaster Blade in our hand for right now. And we're going to hope for a draw trigger or something useful. There we go. Ooh, second PG gone. So that means it's kind of becoming more and more in our favor. That was a loss of 2 PGs and a heal gone. So that makes numbers really beneficial for us. So, ooh, he's got the grade 2. So we're going to have to deal with Big Boy. Ooh. What's going on with his hand? I lost that. That's sad. Okay. So we're going to ride Garmore. So, since I don't need her right now, I'm going to lose one of her to gain us a rear guard. That'll do some massive amount of damage. I do not have a PG yet, so that's going to be really scary on the push turn. But we got an 18, a 13, and a 19 column. So what can happen here is one or two possibilities. Ooh, like that. So what we're going to do now, get some power. Aw, that was a draw. I would have a PG. 14, 19, 23. Aw, we are 1,000k short, boys and girls. So with that, we'll end our turn. Okay, he's got Plow. So we're still at 1 damage, so that kind of gives us the advantage. He's going to probably call a bunch of grade 3s, unless he has a bunch of grade 2s. And that's probably why he left it open. Yeah, like I said, he's got a bunch of grade 2s at the moment. So what's going to happen here is he's probably going to attempt to restand a few times. Like that. So he's probably going to restand here. That unit won't hit me unless he starts putting defensively on there, but there's a little bit of possibility. You would not just discard 3 heals. Wow. I don't think he realizes that I literally have a Blaster Blade to him. Cool. Actually, what I needed. So we're going to get rid of your 20k here. He still lost 2 PGs, which is fine. I'm going to call just because we need it. And then we're going to go into combat here. So we got a 13 here, and we got 18. We got 19 and 18. Heal trigger. Nice. Let's not make that a waste in vain, though. Perfect. This Blau unit's going to hurt us a bit, but defensive triggers will help us in the long run. And now he's at 5 with 1 heal left in deck. Not very likely he's going to hit it. So he's going to call his board here. Probably going to be a bunch of grade 2s. Okay, so he's got his counter charger. He's really thinking he's going to win this. But I still have 2, 6, no, 5, 7 triggers still in deck. So anything that can put him at bay will help. So he has to call. Okay, so he's going Brutal Jack. So even at best, when this unit attack hits a Vanguard. Okay. So even still, I'm going to be able to have a decent board. So that's 5, 8, this 13. There we go. So at 20, that's 23. I mean, as long as I keep up with trigger checks, I should be fine. But I don't know what he's thinking here. That. So, got 1 counter charger here. I just have to get higher. So. As long as he doesn't hit. Nope, he's not going further. Okay. Would have been nice if he went further. I would have hit a heal trigger off that. Okay. So, right now, we're in a predicament. So, we're going to ride, skip, activate, just to try to get another doggo out. Then we're going to call. Think that is number 3 of RPGs. So. So we're going to attack here. And knowing him, he's sitting on a PG right now. It'd be nice if we get ours, but that is too much to ask for. Yeah, it's just taunting us now. Yeah. With that, we're pretty close to winning this, but him having consistent grade 2 lines really doesn't help. Okay. More Brutal Jack. Okay, he's got enough cards in hand. So, let's hope for a defensive trigger here. At least a draw will set us good. There we go. There we go. Perfect. So he's at his last PG, and he only has 1 heal left. Okay, that's everything. Okay, perfect. That makes it so that this isn't going to hit. So, he's got Brutal Jack taking that out. I still have to get through this line. We're going to ride skip here. But now we have the PG in our line. So I'm going to toss you out. Because we can get a doggo. Now having the doggo out means we have numbers. Okay, so he gave up. Okay, so that was a win for us. So as you can see, that is the true extent of Garmore. And if you like what you saw, smash that like button, and that's all I would like from you guys. If you liked what you saw and maybe future videos, subscribe. But All I would like you guys is to like so everyone else can see this deck. So, see you in the next